What's going on, y'all? Evans too far. You know what I'm saying? In the Ken Carson Destroy Lonely tour merch, you feel me? But we back at it with another UDY reaction. You know what I'm saying? Reacting to a little oldie, bro. 3 years ago, will girlfriend leave boyfriend for a rich sugar daddy? Top 10 gold digger loyalty test. Let's check it out. It's a PB&J. I'm not just eating bread.
Welcome everyone to a new and improved season of
Dang! This is throwback for real. Bro, look different. All right, that's it. That's the only time I'm pausing. This is a 30-minute video.
So for this video, we rented out a luxury home and bugged it with a bunch of cameras and microphones in order to help JP find out if his girlfriend Candace was a gold digger.
JP.
In other words, we were about to put Candace.
Man, moment of silence for my friend JP. RIP JP. Alright, let's get back into it.
To the test.
I do this
So I'm
for
really
you,
making
bro.
a long story short here, but one of the reasons that JP thinks Candace could be a gold digger is because he feels that she only hangs out with him when he's willing to spend money on her.
The energy should be like almost equal, and it's like 80% me, 20% her, and the only time it is her is when there's some sort of monetary thing involved.
Now JP wasn't the only one who felt that way. Our mutual friend Yokes also felt that Candace could be a gold digger.
I see you guys going out all the time to eat dinner on his Instagram story.
Like
and stuff.
I like doing all those things too. It's not like I'm just being dragged along to these big expensive things. Like I'm into that as much as you guys are too, but it's just that I don't really want to invest it in that kind of person if it's not really worth it.
Right.
If this isn't worth it, I could be using that money as a catalyst to do so many other things, and
That
it's
makes
just
sense.
Now, like Yokes, JP is also an entrepreneur, and his latest preneur has been building his own clothing brand. Now, the good news is that clothing brand is doing good, but the bad news is that JP can't invest as much money in it as he wants to because he's spending it all on Candace.
Yeah, clothing line's booming right now. We're actually working on a few different contracts with that, but I feel like it could be moving a lot faster.
Dude,
but
your business right now, stay focused on that, bro, because like use that money to make yourself more money and get you farther. That's gonna help you right now. Dude, go to the next
this is
level.
like a drug addict telling me I gotta stop. This is horrible.
How do you think everything's gonna turn out?
I just don't know what to think about it. You know, like there's no good answer coming out of this. If I'm right, then everything falls apart. If I'm wrong, then I have my trust in her is just gone, and that looks bad.
Well, you wanted this to happen. We made it happen. We're here. We put this together. Even though we spent a lot of money on this and time on it, you could still back out. We're okay with you backing out still?
we're in it. We're in it, and I like as much as I hate this.
I'm getting the chills just watching this.
So as always, the way that we were going to be finding out if Candace was a gold digger or not was by having one of my friends pretend to be rich and then ask her on a date. That friend's name was Ken. Ken will be asking Candace on a date downstairs, while JP will be hiding upstairs in the house that we rented. Thanks to all the cameras and microphones that we set up, JP will be able to watch and listen in as his girlfriend either accepts or declines going on a date with Ken. Now remember, before Ken could even ask Candace on a date, we first had to have Candace believe that Ken was really, really rich. To accomplish this, we were going to be using 4 tools. The first tool was the luxury house that we rented out. We wanted Ken to pretend that this was his house. The second tool was one of Ken's real business checks. We're supposedly writing it out for $50,000. The third tool is a safe. We're going to be filling that safe with prop money sent to us by Prop Movie Money. And finally, the fourth and final tool were more of our friends. The first friend was Leo. He was going to be playing the role of Ken's chef. The second friend was Loris. He was going to be playing the role of Ken's house cleaner.
Nah, man. Bro.
Side note, by the way, this man is the worst housekeeper considering that he cleaned the whole freaking house with carpet cleaner. Literally, he cleaned the whole house with carpet cleaner. He cleaned the mirror. He cleaned the desk.
No, you can't even be mad though. He's being resourceful. You can't even be mad. You can't even be mad at that point.
Okay, but anyways, any individual who has his own chef and his own house cleaner ought to be making some really good money, right? Well, coupled with our other 3 tools, that's the conclusion that we're hoping that Candace comes to about Ken.
That double oven.
All I know is if she's hungry, she might fail because it's smelling really good in here right now.
Now, to even use those 4 tools, we had to come up with a way to get Candace to that house. Needless to say, we eventually did, but it wasn't easy and it was very risky.
Hey, hello? Hey. Hey, I'm just checking to see if you're still able to drop off the dog tonight.
Yeah, no, yeah,
Okay, I just wanted to double check. I'm about to go back into work, but I just wanted to double check, and I guess I'll see you later after everything's done.
Yes, you heard that correctly. We got Candace to come to the house by getting her to drop off a dog. That
is
dog
crazy.
was Ken's actual dog, Button.
Oh, he's cute.
So the night before test day, JP came over because Ken had given him permission to pick up Button and take him home for the night. Our plan was very simple and straightforward. We wanted Button to quote-unquote go missing with the hope that Candace would return him to his owner. We gave JP instructions that the following day he was to take Button and the flyer to Candace's house and tell her, hey, I just found this dog, but I can't return him because I work. Can you return him and we'll split the $1,000 reward? Now granted, this plan was risky because we only had one shot, but it was all up to JP to convince his girlfriend that returning Button would probably be the easiest money that she'd ever make.
My heart is beating. My heart is literally beating right now.
The next day, JP texted us when he was successful, and that's when we proceeded to giving her a call. We didn't even wait for her to call Ken.
Dang.
Hello?
Hi, Candace.
Yes, who's this?
Hi, this is Ken. I talked to your boyfriend earlier today. He says that you have Button, right? Honestly, like, do you think you'd be able to come by tonight? Because I really have to head out first thing in the morning for this meeting that I have.
So we thought Candace was gonna be head over heels for returning Button and getting $1,000. I mean, $1,000 is $1,000, but she was
Facts.
not in a rush to return him.
Tonight? I don't know. I've kind of got a lot going on. I mean, is there any way that I can be tomorrow?
Bro was shook.
The look on this man's face when she said that. She probably was like, oh, I could probably sell this guy online for more and get more money.
Well, actually, like, the thing is, I really have to leave somewhere first thing in the morning.
We wanted Button back that night, so what we decided to do was raise the reward in order to entice Candace to drop him off that night.
Like, so I know it's really last minute, I'm sorry, but what if I bumped up the amount to $1,500? Do you think that might be something that, you know, would encourage you to come out tonight more?
Wow, that's definitely. Hold on, let me just check my schedule really quick. Hold on one second.
So she was a little hesitant, but luckily she let us know that she would be able to drop Button off later in the nighttime, like a lot later than we thought she would.
Okay, yeah, that works out perfectly, actually. I'll text you the address, and I'll see you tonight, okay?
So from there, all we did was text Candace the address to the house that we rented, and that's how we managed to get her to that house, and she will be arriving very, very soon here.
Can you just send? Do you think you can just send me a photo of Button maybe in the next like minute or so? I just want to see how he is. Honestly, I just want to get this over with. I mean, like, I know what you want to see the outcome, and I just want my dog back. I just want my dog back.
So as you guys know, we've set up and hidden our cameras and our microphones to capture video and audio. They are aiming towards and positioned near the areas that we instructed Ken to see Candace at when she arrives. JP is already upstairs, prepared to watch and listen in to a nervous Ken ask his girlfriend on a date via a live visual and audio feed that we provided to him. With everything ready to go, and as Candace's arrival approaches, we seclude ourselves to our command center. This is where JP will be hiding as Candace is being tested.
Just a regular day for you guys. It's actually a little more difficult this time.
Yeah, I see that.
With all the equipment.
So Ken has actually been keeping in touch with Candace throughout this entire evening, and he is about to receive the text message that we've all been waiting for.
Facts.
Candace has finally arrived.
Catching gold diggers.
Okay, it is time to pay very close attention because things are about to get very intricate. So Candace will be walking through the front door at any moment now, and our plan will officially be set into motion. Ken will begin walking through that plan and use the tools that we provided him to make himself look super rich.
All I know, bro, is whatever happens, we're still getting to the cash.
Facts.
More of it now.
So with Candace now outside, Ken texts her that he
Man,
accidentally
W friend, bro. W supportive friend,
her
bro.
reward with, and he now has to look for it. Therefore, he's sending his housekeeper Loris outside to bring her inside as he does so.
Lars is going in.
I feel like my hand's starting to shake.
Oh man.
So on top of watching and listening to our team executing our plan, I'm also going to be communicating with them to make sure that everything goes as planned.
Everything underneath your shirt, sir. Try to hide it as much as you can, but if she asks about it, or if you want to even just address it, just be like, oh, I just like to stay connected to like my housekeepers, my workers.
Loris now steps outside to fetch Candace, and moments later, he returns with her and Button.
Button! Oh my god! Oh god! Ah!
He says, I missed you so much. I thought I'd never see you again.
After being apart for a little over a day, Ken is finally reunited with Button. Their reunion is short though because Ken knows that we must continue with our plan, which means that we now gotta get Button and Loris out of there.
Thank you so much for bringing him back.
No problem at all.
Okay, Loris, grab Button, head upstairs.
So as Ken expresses his gratitude, Loris quickly scoops up Button and begins making his way upstairs. Both of their jobs are officially complete. They executed them flawlessly, and now it's time for them to join us.
He's the root of all the evil that may or may not be happening.
No
Can
cap.
you follow me to the kitchen really quick? Yeah. Like I said, I totally forgot where I placed your check, but if you don't mind giving me 1 second, I'll look for it really quick. Have a seat right here.
As Ken noticed that Loris was exiting, he proceeded to seating Candace exactly where we wanted him to.
What happens if she doesn't want to sit in that seat?
You're gonna make her sit in that seat. That's the thing, you don't give her a choice. You're in control.
This is Leo. He's actually my chef.
Master chef over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys to get acquainted. I'm gonna get your check really quick. Okay,
yeah.
let me take a look for it. Give me 1 second.
Looking for a check? I could have sworn I saw a check in here. Pretty sure it's the one you're looking for.
No, I left it somewhere upstairs.
Alright, so this is where things start to get interesting. So Candace believes that Ken is headed upstairs to look for her check. At the same time though, she also just heard Leo say that he saw that check in one of the drawers in the kitchen. Now unfortunately for Candace, Ken isn't actually going to be looking for a check, but Leo on the other hand is. And well, he's going to find one because earlier that day we did place a check in that drawer.
15 more seconds, Leo. 15 more seconds.
As I'm sure many of you have figured though, the check that Leo will find will not be the check that Candace is expecting. It instead will be the $50,000 check that we wrote out.
Leo, get to your lines.
And so after pretending to look for it, Leo eventually finds the check and just hands it to Candace. So obviously Candace is stunned. She is getting yet another glimpse at Ken's supposed wealth.
I'm pretty sure this isn't for me. This isn't the right check.
It isn't for you. Wait, no, it's not for you?
No, definitely not for me. It's...
Whoa, wait. Wait, you're not a sugar baby.
His what?
A sugar baby.
Okay, so I have not been fully honest with you guys. See, the truth is, Ken will not be asking Candace on a date. He instead will be asking her if she will be interested in becoming his sugar baby.
Maybe you could say you're the owner of a security company. Maybe you could say that's one of your companies.
Okay.
That way you have like all this stuff. You could just say, I don't know, I own a security company.
Okay.
So, I don't know. Remember, you're an entrepreneur, you're a business guy, you own all sorts of things.
The bottom line is,
Bro, the
we're not
chef
trying to
on
find
the
out
couch,
if Candace
bro.
would be unfaithful.
The chef
We're
laying
trying to find out how
back
capable
in
she is of using JP for his money, which is why we...
AP,
unfaithful enough. We're trying to find out how capable she is of using JP for his money, which is why we had Leo ask her if she was Ken's sugar baby. If Candace really is a gold digger, then becoming Ken's sugar baby will be a dream come true.
No, that's definitely not me. I'm just the one who's returning the lost dog.
Now, Leo asking Candace that question was also Ken's cue to re-enter the scene.
I've been looking around, but I can't seem to find it anywhere. I just don't know where I left your check. What are you holding in your hand?
He just gave this to me because he thought I was your sugar baby.
Okay, this is kind of awkward.
So just as quickly as Leo brought up the sugar baby topic, we have Ken completely dismiss it. At least for now, that is.
Ken, do you want to take a walk with me? Let's get off the topic of the sugar baby thing. Leo, let's just get back to cooking. Sorry about that. Totally fine. So as I was saying, I couldn't find your check, so I'm just gonna have to give you cash instead. You can have a seat, actually.
Ken moves Candace from the kitchen over to the couch exactly how he wanted him to in order to supposedly pay her in cash. He will soon bring up the sugar baby topic and offer Candace the $50,000 check, which is why he also brought that with him. But before we can do that, we first want him to open the safe.
I wonder what's going on in here. Probably a lot of cash.
See, in order for Candace to believe that the check is real, she first must believe that Ken is rich.
Facts.
The check, the house, the chef, and the housekeeper all helped with that. But what's
Facts.
really gonna speak volumes is the cold, hard cash that we put in the safe. Which again,
Cold,
is
hard
just
cash.
prop money, but from a distance, it looks hella real.
How many millions you got in here? What's your safe code over here, man?
Leo, you're gonna make your exit in a little bit. Remember, when you hear him switch the dial, that's when you make your exit.
Let me try this out.
So Ken turns a dial to open the safe, and on cue, Leo exits the scene and makes his way upstairs to us.
Also coordinated. This is crazy.
Well, for real, bro.
As soon as Ken opens that safe,
He's like a
we will complete
playmaker, bro. He's like the coach, bro, calling the plays. You feel me?
into making him look rich. And from there, we could move on to Ken asking Candace to become his sugar baby. But unfortunately, there was one minute problem standing in our way.
He forgot the combo.
Is he struggling with the safe? Can he not get the safe open?
Yeah.
He's struggling with the safe.
That is right. Ken had no idea how to open the safe.
Bro, folded.
How's your night going?
My night?
Yeah, what'd you do today?
I mean, I just ran some errands.
He's really struggling. I didn't even think this guy was gonna need help opening it.
This has been the weirdest day of my life.
It's really hard to open this thing up sometimes.
Like how you went old school, like, you know, you didn't do like a fingerprint.
You know what? I just don't trust those things. You know what I mean? I just really don't because of who I am. You know, like a lot of people, they're trying to impersonate me because you know how like Asians, like we pretty much like all look alike.
Bruh.
It's 3 times past 0 to the right, 2 times past 0 to the left, and 1 time past 0 to the right again. 44, 17, 84.
Thank God for those walkie-talkies, because
Facts.
without them, I don't know how we were gonna get Ken to open that safe.
I was gonna say this is a sign that we should just go.
But with Ken now obtaining the proper knowledge on how to properly open that safe, he now confidently picks up where he left off.
So random question. What would you do with $50,000?
Well, what would I do with $50,000?
Yeah. Like what would you do with $50,000?
Oh my God, honestly, like I've never owned $50,000, so I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Would you buy a car with it, or do you have debt that you need to pay off? Is there anything that in particular that you would do?
I mean, I do have a lot of student loans, so I might knock those out.
Respect.
Got it.
Oh, perfect.
Nice.
So the safe is open, and Candace has a good view of all the cash that we left in there, and that means that we have successfully executed our plan. The real test, though, is about to begin.
Absolutely pay attention, because this is where he's going to pitch the whole, yo, I actually am looking for a sugar baby, you want to be my sugar baby and whatnot, and yes, okay?
That's where the magic happens. Damn.
Oh, hopefully not.
Yeah.
So as you guys know, up until this moment, we have been in control over everything. However, our control ends here. Our elaborate and intricate plan has been completed, and Candace should be under the impression that Ken is rich, which means that it's now gonna be completely up to her if she ends up agreeing or declining to become Ken's sugar baby.
Facts.
So, as you know, I have a check here for $50,000.
Right, for your sugar baby.
No, for my potential sugar baby. I'm being honest. I really just don't want to be funding someone's negative habits, if you get what I'm saying. $50,000, it's a lot of money, right?
Yeah, definitely.
You could do a lot of good with it, but you could also do like a lot of bad, right?
No.
And I don't want to give this money to someone who's gonna be doing bad with it.
Okay.
I know this is a little awkward, but I can tell that you're genuinely a good person.
Oh, thanks.
I can tell that you're smart, funny, loyal. I just feel that you would actually use this money for what you said you would use it for.
I don't get why she's still there.
All jokes aside, I mean, I would love to.
Nah, he need to get closer. He need to, you know what I'm saying? Scooch in, boy.
Yeah, right. Yes, I know, and I know it's kind of silly, it's kind of funny, but it doesn't take much to see that you're honestly kind of perfect. Like you're really perfect.
Fellas.
It doesn't take much to see that you're honestly kind of perfect. Like you just.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give y'all a little body language, analysis, bro. You know what I'm saying? They got the emoji over her face, but you can imagine what her face looks like. But the playing with the hair, bro, means that she's anxious or she's intrigued. You know what I'm saying? So do with the information as you please.
You're really perfect.
There it is. That hair pulling.
You just fit. You just check off all my boxes of exactly what I want in a sugar baby. I mean, like I wouldn't even use that word. More like a girl that I'm seeing. Okay.
Is it me or should she be gone by now? I mean, she's waiting for her money. $1,500, $1,500. That's the whole point. That's
not for real. He is waiting. She is waiting.
I'm being serious. Like I think you're perfect, and I would love to give you this check.
She should just ask for the visible 1,000 that's in the safe, or 1,500, whatever, and just go. Why is she listening to any of this?
Nothing.
She's really entertaining it, bro.
This is
Right.
This is too far in.
What's your view on the whole sugar baby world?
What's my view on it? On it, like would I ever do it or?
How do you feel about the people who do that type of stuff?
I mean, honestly, I find it kind of funny.
Do you think it's like stupid that I would write someone a check like that? Is that
No,
why?
no, that's not it at all. Like,
why do you think it's funny?
I don't know what I'm trying to say. I guess it's just.
Why does it even
She
matter?
folding, bro. She
What makes you think I
folding.
would want to do this.
You haven't said no?
I mean, I also haven't said yes.
She's thinking about it.
From the moment that you walked in, I was like, this girl got it. Like, that sounds creepy. That sounds so.
So what is it to you? Just the fact that she's thinking about it this song, or you think
It's
she's
been
thinking
like
about
10
it?
minutes. Yeah, why is she in? She should have waited by the door for the check, and when he wasn't able to find it, she should just ask him to write a new check, grab the check, leave. I don't know why
Facts.
she's here still.
And if I'm offending you in any way, like
No, I'm not offended. No, it's not that I'm offended. It's just like, honestly, like it's just a lot to take in, and it's like this is too weird.
Why is it weird?
I just it's hard to believe you. Like, are you joking? Like, tell me you're joking.
No, I'm not joking. If you say yes, this check is 100% yours.
But see, like, who does that? Who gives somebody a check? Like, you don't even know me. Like, how do you know that I'm not just gonna like take the check, cash it, and then just never talk to you again? Like, I could totally just run away.
The thing is, I know you wouldn't do that, Candace. Like you just seem like such a good person, and I know that you wouldn't do that. Otherwise, I wouldn't be asking.
It's just, like, it's so crazy. I can't wrap my head around this. Like,
There's literally nothing to wrap your head around. Like nothing. If you want to do this, great. If you don't, I totally understand. But if you take this money, it would be based off trust.
I mean, like, what would a sugar baby like, what would happen? Like, would we go on dates, be romantic?
So let me clarify this. You're saying that you're interested.
No, I mean, there's a lot to go through, and I mean, like,
What's there to go through?
well, I mean, for one thing, I have a boyfriend. Like, you know that. You talk to him.
I know about that part, but like, you could easily fix that if you just, I don't know, break up with him, right?
She's way too far in already. This is.
You think she feels already? I mean, I haven't heard her say yes. But I mean, ultimately, it's up to you. Though. What do you think?
I know if this is me in that situation, just me being this far already, I would have failed.
If the roles were opposite and you were her right now, you think she would have been sitting here and being like, "Oh, he failed already"?
She would have been downstairs already.
No.
Okay,
cap.
yes, Candace
No
is
cap.
rather intrigued by Ken's offer. However, she still hasn't said yes or no, which means that she technically hasn't passed or failed yet.
I'm gonna be honest, like, I hate to burst your bubble, but you know what they say? Once you go Asian, that shit is amazing.
Bruh. That is crazy. I've never even heard that
Again,
before.
even though she might
That's
seem
different.
interested, Ken must
Well,
go on until
obviously
he gets a
I've never
solid
heard it
yes
before.
or no
I
from
can't
Candace. We
breathe.
didn't put
I can't breathe. Okay,
all
back.
this together for JP to not get a solid yes or a
Bigger
solid
than black
no.
and white.
It's just,
problem
again,
with
it's
the whole
so
way of
hard to
life.
take in. It's just gonna be really hard with my boyfriend. Like, he's definitely not gonna be okay with this. Eventually, he's gonna find out, or he's, things are gonna happen.
Oh my god.
Oh, it appears that Candace is on the verge of failing. But
Yeah,
again,
she folded
speculation
already.
is not definitive, and we need a definitive answer if Candace is actually capable of trading JP or not.
You don't have to say yes, honestly.
See, I don't really know. Like,
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, what would you?
She's like, this man could change
what
my
would you
life.
want to do? Like, well, Candace, like, I understand this is kind of like a lot. I totally understand, and I'm telling you this right now, okay? If you don't want to do it right now, especially because of your boyfriend, I totally understand. Like, you can walk out that door right now.
no, I'm definitely into it. I'm invested.
All right.
No, oh, no.
I mean, what would you want to do with your boyfriend?
I might just just not make it as obvious. And I mean, I can't break up with him like today or tomorrow.
Right,
so like,
of course, I understand that.
but at the same time, like, I can't.
No,
just-
I know, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if you feel like it's just too much, and you just feel like it's just something that you're not ready for, like, you can leave. Like, you can walk right now. I wouldn't be angry. Like, I'll still give you your $1,500 reward.
He's giving her chances over and over and over again, and she's on the
Facts.
couch still.
She's folding over and over again.
It's totally okay.
No,
She
like,
should already been off the couch to be real.
I'm down to do it. It's just like I gotta figure this out with him, and like,
Figure it out with me.
I'll
Oh, little
figure it out.
does
Like,
she
it might not
know.
be
She
really
got
soon,
that.
but It'll work out. I promise.
This is.
I'm telling you.
So Ken gave Candace chance after chance to back out. She was hesitant, she was nervous, and she could have just asked for the $1,500, but unfortunately, she ended up accepting Ken's offer and traded her boyfriend JP for financial stability with another guy. And because of that, people, she has failed this test.
She should have just asked for the $1,000 that's visibly in the safe, took it, and left. Or $1,500 or whatever.
I mean, well, at this point, what would give you peace of mind? Going down there? Or?
Yeah, no, we're done.
I think it was a fail.
This is 100% a fail. I'm done. I gotta go down there.
Oh man, I gotta tell you guys, after not posting for 3 months, it feels great to be back. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for being here, but you guys just heard what JP said. He wants to go downstairs to confront Candace.
I mean, ultimately, it's their call. Let's go. Cameras, how we looking? We're going. We're good. Battery levels are good. Audio levels are good.
You see how he's ready to fight
exactly
Ken.
what that means. Again, I know it's been a while, but when the break hits, pause this video, go use the restroom, get comfortable, and most importantly, I hope you guys have your talkies, because you guys already know. This shit's
gonna be good.
Oh my god, what the hell?
What, are you busy? Should I come back?
Seriously? Like, I don't, like, GP, I thought you were at work. What is going on? Like, why are all these cameras here?
Fuck the cameras. You said you had something to say to me. I'm pretty sure I know exactly what it is. Something along the lines of you wanting to break up with me.
What are you talking about?
I think you know exactly what I'm talking about.
No, I actually, like, I don't.
Yeah, you actually do.
No, I really don't.
I was listening the entire time upstairs. I know everything that you guys just said. I don't even know why you're lying about it at this point.
That doesn't make sense.
You've been here for like 30 minutes talking to him about being a sugar baby.
You've been upstairs listening the entire time?
Why are you here still? That's the thing.
I mean, I'm hanging out. I'm talking. Like,
You're hanging out and you're talking. Like, you don't even know his last name. You're here to return the dog, get the check for both of us, and leave.
This is so ridiculous. Like, why is what is the purpose of all of this?
Okay, this is obviously to set you up to see if you're going to be faithful to me or not, and you failed. You failed, like, miserably.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew something was wrong.
You went along with all of it. Why didn't you say anything? You went along with everything. You're still here.
I did say something.
So this is actually a test that we're doing. As JP was telling you, like, we were listening and watching, like, everything from upstairs.
Bro, why do you look so happy, like, telling her the business?
We just want you to be able to.
Like, why does he look so happy telling her, like, the lowdown, you know what I'm saying?
Conversation with JP and stuff, and after that, like, we'll leave, or you can leave whenever you want to leave.
Look like a horrible person. Like,
we're making you look like exactly how you are. You wouldn't be in this position if you didn't do this to yourself.
But I mean, clearly, I wouldn't be in this position. I mean, like, you set this whole thing up. Like, you set it up. So does that make sense?
Let me get this straight. That gives you permission to cheat on me?
Damn.
I mean, you put me here, so, like, you asked for it. Like, you asked for this to
happen. Are you being intentionally dumb? Why are you here still?
I'm not being intentionally dumb. Like, why do you even, like, why does this even matter at all?
This matters because you're here still. If you would have just left, then yeah, this would have been my fault. I didn't trust you, whatever, but he brought me up multiple times, and he actually gave you the ability to walk out of here more than once, and you're deciding what you're going to do with the $50,000, exactly how soon you're going to break up with me.
You know what? This is all too ridiculous.
Candace, can I ask you a question? Because, so, did you end up agreeing to be Ken's sugar baby, or did you not?
Like, at this point, he clearly doesn't believe me, so, you know, yeah, sure.
Well, I don't believe you because I saw everything. I saw the truth. What is there not to believe? You were here accepting it. Did you accept it or did you not? Or was I watching something different?
You know what? At this point, like, this is just kind of pathetic. And
honestly, I don't really think it's too far off. Our entire relationship has been revolved around money. If I ask you to hang out, just us hanging out doing nothing, you're tired. You just got home from work, or you're just not feeling it. But if we're gonna go to dinner, club, the movies, then you're down. If it's revolved around spending money, sure, but even like, today, I wanted to go to the park just to hang out. You kept saying no. The only reason you said yes because I offered to buy you food.
I mean, because it's the fucking park. Like, who wants to go to the fucking park?
That's my point. Why does it always have to be us going spending money? I don't always want to do that. I'm spending money, time, energy, everything, and it's not being reciprocated back. Clearly,
real. He don't miss. You put him at the 3, Gordon guarding him, whatever. He's scoring, bro.
Because you can find other ways to fulfill
he don't
life.
miss.
So why am I here?
You know, honestly, like, I think this is all really kind of pointless.
You're laughing at all of this. This is a joke to you.
I mean, you're making yourself look to be the victim here.
You're the victim.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I mean, clearly. I mean, hello.
That's
you set all
crazy.
this up, you have all these people here. I'm more of a victim than you are.
You're
for sure.
you're being intentionally stupid right now. How is any of this my fault? Are you kidding me?
Seriously? Like, you set this whole thing up. You did.
Look.
Bro said I can't get to her head.
This is insane.
They all just baffled, bro.
Just get the fuck out. Just go.
Okay, well,
I'm done.
Did you guys get all the footage you needed? Like, does this work for you? Because like.
Well, again, like we're not trying to put you on the spot, which is why we're covering your face.
I'm
we're
trying
not
to put her on
revealing
the
your
spot.
identity. We're not revealing any of that to like anyone and stuff. And yeah, he wanted to find out.
Honestly, Candace, like I could just sense it like from the beginning. Like JP's making a lot of money now, and he's spending a lot of money on you.
Right.
And like he doesn't seem happy with like how you're responding back to him with all the stuff he's doing for you. So it's like, why is he spending all this money? He could be putting that back into his clothing line instead of spending it on you when he's not really like you.
Because again, we don't mean to
W
attack
friend,
you.
bro.
Again,
W
you feel
friend.
attacked and whatnot. Again, we don't mean to attack. Maybe I don't know. Maybe give him your side on it and stuff. Like why it is that you only hang out with him when he's like spending money and stuff. I don't know. Maybe that would help.
I'd love to know.
I mean, honestly, like, you were cool from the start. Like, you were cool for a little while, but I'm not gonna lie, like, I do kind of like the finer things in life, so...
Okay, perfect. All that is right outside that door. You don't need to have any of that from me anymore. All those opportunities are right in that safe and right out that door. You don't need to call me anymore, text me anymore. You can. I don't know why you're here still.
I mean, it works. So, I mean, if you guys are gonna put this online, I expect...
Again, we're covering your face.
Yeah,
We're not,
okay,
no
but
one's
I
gonna do
expect a
it.
check, so, you know, that's great. And if I don't get my money, I guess I will come after you so that you will have no money for your shit clothing line. Bye, guys.
It turns.
What in the hell?
Yeah, I got that alarm system. That's crazy. Keep digging. Keep digging. Hey, man. Shout out to UDY, bro. This is an OG throwback. But fellas, don't let no female, you know what I'm saying? Don't let no female use you for money, you know what I'm saying? If the only time a girl wants to hang out is when money is involved, she gotta go. She gotta go. So you know what I'm saying? Make sure you keep your heads up, fellas, and chase after your bag. The woman will come with the bag, you know what I'm saying? Don't chase after girls and have no bag. You know what I'm saying? Get your bag, and the girls come. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but this Evans too far.